Good evening, everyone. My name is Tarun. I'm founder of telecomtalk.info. And today we're going to be talking about something called D2M. We have been receiving a lot of requests from people and our readers. They wanted to know what exactly is this D2M all about. So I'll just try to break down each and everything and some informations what we are having and what we read from the media and all. So basically, this D2M stands for direct to mobile. And I'll just try to put the caption here for all those people who are joining right now. And we are also new to this live streaming kind of thing. If there is any questions, you can just directly uh, drop us at the rate telecom talk on Twitter. And I'll just take that up once I finish the explanation to it. So what exactly is D2M? So D2M stands for direct to mobile. In the early days, you must have the television at your home. You must be having an antenna and that receives signal. And so consider like going forward, all your mobile phones will be acting like that. Instead of sending signals to your television or set-top box, the broadcast is sent directly to your phone. So there would be like one signal to millions of phones. Okay, so that's the whole beauty of this particular technologies. So just take for example FM radio, how it works. In the same manner, right? You you must be having the in the early days we must be having FM radio, and there would be one signal. The entire household received the same thing. So that's the whole thing about this D2M thing all about. You don't need a SIM card or you don't need a data pack. And especially during like what to say like during live cricket matches and all those things and all, even telecos won't have this load on the network. So this is based on a global standard known as 3GP, 5G broadcast, which countries like Japan, US, Germany, they have already tested it. India is building its own version with the help of IIT Kanpur and Prasar Bharati. So, what will you see on a D2M phone? Let me add the next caption. Just 1 second. Mm, and yeah, like I said, I'm new to this live streaming thing, so I need to manage both. So yeah, to start with, like feature phone that cost around 1,700 to 2,000, that will come with a small D2M chip inside. And users can watch like live cricket, be it Bollywood content, news channels, even emergency broadcast, even it can be very useful during this natural disasters. And it can also get educational content. Uh, you don't need an active data pack or mobile internet connected. That's the best part about it. And as you know that India is already having around 200 million feature phone users. So most of the people cannot even afford this data pack, and although the prices are increasing day by day. So like today's app like YouTube, Hotstar, Geo TV, like all these things need internet. But with the help of D2M, that it removes the dependency factor. You don't need an internet to get any sort of informative content or live content. So what's going to happen is that even if you're rural, low income users, or like they can get live information, entertainment, and education content, or probably like someone who is on a rural area, they can get content related to agriculture, weather condition, all these things on live. On top of that, the news thing also. So right now, what happens is that this also reduces the pressure on telecom networks, the load on network, what we call it. So probably let's say, for example, during IPL, football, or the network gets congested. Like so, there would be lakhs of users who would be sticking to the live streaming thing. Uh, and what happens is that the network get congested. Like people who actually want to use the internet, maybe they may not be able to use it properly, so this overload of network would be reduced. And the next thing is that even during emergency broadcasting, let's say, for example, during flood conditions, the networks are not there. You must be reading news that, okay, BSNL has set up a network in this location. We have enabled, like Dot will say that, okay, we have enabled this, what is that? That network, what is that called? The uh, like every operator can share the network, I'm not getting the name for it right now. There is a terminology for it. I'm so sorry about it. So yeah, so these things can really be very helpful, and they don't need an expensive smartphone or a huge data plan to start with. So that's the thing about. And what will the next point I have added is like, will smartphone also support D2M? No. To start with, they are starting on a feature phone right now because it requires a chip, and feature phone, it's easy for them. Probably on a later stage, this can be implemented. So that's the thing. So what is happening right now, like at this moment? The trial devices are ready. Lava, HMD Global, they would be launching this D2M enabled feature phones probably soon. As per the media reports, trial were conducted in Delhi, Noida, Bengaluru, and probably the next expansion, it might be done on 19 more cities, but we don't have the cities name right now. And this is not a concept anymore. Like a lot of people were messaging us saying that, see, this thing, we have been hearing it for quite long time. What is happening? This is again going to be the news. No, no, not really. This is not a concept anymore. Like the hardware is ready, the trials are done, and the rollout is near. Like obviously it takes time. It needs so much time, so much testing, because it's something going to be big. And India wants to build its own broadcast backbone for mobile phone. That's the big thing here. So the next caption is like, just 1 second. Yeah. So someone has messaged us asking, like, just hold on for a second. Let me just pull the chats. So I can see Jitesh Jain has messaged us asking, is internet needed for this? No, internet is not required for this. You don't need internet. That's the whole thing. Like you don't need an expensive data pack. You don't need a big smartphone. You can start using it by default if you have a feature phone to start with. Probably over the period of time, it will be supporting smartphone. So yeah, that's. I hope I answered that thing for you, Jitesh. Uh, Let me just go back to the 1 second. Okay, 1 second. The caption, I'm still figuring it out. What, like, with this software, like what exactly it is. So, uh, so what's gonna change for the telecom operators? So this is the biggest elephant in the room. Okay, so is it going to kill the mobile data revenue? That's gonna be the concern for telecom operators. No, it's not going to, because it's a mass broadcast content, like such as live television, sports, alerts, education, government communication. So probably yes, and probably no. But the whole thing is that like it will take at least the congestion from the network, like 20 to 30% congestion from the network, like the live content, the live load would be reduced. So what's going to happen is that this going to improve the quality. Consumers would be happy, probably operators, because they don't need much load on the network. So that's the short brief about this D2M thing. And as and when we get some sort of an update, we will definitely share it. Uh, Before I end, I just want to put a closing remark. Like consider like how FM radio was in 1990. DTM is going to be the next big thing for this decade. Uh, Imagine if feature phones start supporting live content without data, the way India watches sports or the movies or news, it's going to change entirely. So do let us know in comments or in tweets, like uh, would you be using this D2M feature phone, or should smartphone makers should enable D2M too, D2M also. And yeah, if there is any question, feel free to let us know always. Like, we are very active on Twitter. And thanks for joining for this live. And this is Tarun from Telecom Talk. See you soon. Bye bye.